What's up guys, my name is ESO and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be highlighting a very awesome mod which is absolutely huge. If you're a fan of Dark Souls, of the backstory and the lore for Skyrim, or any Elder Scrolls game, you're going to absolutely love this mod. So bear with me while I break down all the aspects and everything we know about this mod in this video. It's coming out on PC and Xbox One, so even you console users can get excited for this one. I'll also be showing you a rather epic boss battle at the end of this video, showing off some of the boss's mechanics, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's start off with the story. This mod is called Apotheosis. You will begin this epic adventure in the Dreamsleep, which will also act as a hub world for the duration of the story. For those of you that don't know, the Dreamsleep is basically where mortals go to die. Once there, their memories are wiped and they're recycled into a new person. The idea being that once you are here in the Dreamsleep, your soul will slowly diminish until you have nothing left and you're reborn into Nirn. We really don't know that much about the Dreamsleep. It's only really mentioned in very small snippets in the Elder Scrolls lore, so it's almost up to interpretation as to how that's going to work. But the Dreamsleep will encompass an area which is roughly twice the size of Solstheim, which was added in the Dragonborn DLC. Oh, and guys, this mod is 100% free, so you don't need to pay for it. It's completely free, you can just download it when it comes out. So you can see the map of the Dreamsleep behind me, and as you may have spotted, there are lots of Daedric Shrine map markers, which indicate their role in the story, and it is in fact a very important role. Because during your journey, you'll be sent out to all 16 realms of Oblivion to recover the part of Lorkhan's heart. More on that in a moment though. We can see from the trailer that these different realms of Oblivion all seem to have their own feel and atmosphere to them. As they should. Because each realm of Oblivion is in fact owned by a Daedric prince. For example, Hircine, the Daedric prince of the Hunt, has his own hunting ground. And that's his Plane of Oblivion, just a continuous hunt. These Planes of Oblivions will vary in size, but you can imagine that all 16 and the Dreamsleep put together will probably be similar in scale to Skyrim itself, just in terms of landmass. And each one of these areas has been tirelessly handcrafted by the looks of it. The amount of detail and effort that must have gone into each one of these Planes of Oblivion is just insane to comprehend. And if you're anything like me, I just can't wait to get my teeth into it. The overall goal of your journey will be to travel to all 16 realms of Oblivion and defeat their Daedric lords. Each lord will be guarding a fragment of the heart of Lorkhan. And I'm not going to go into detail as to the backstory of Lorkhan and who he is. It's very interesting if you do want to go and look it up. But just to summarise, Lorkhan's heart has previously allowed mortals to attempt to ascend to godhood. So it's a very, very powerful thing. Since then though, the heart has actually been scattered through these Planes of Oblivion and you have to go and reclaim it, rebuild it and use it for something, but we don't know what that is yet. The mod authors have deliberately left that as a surprise. But I just want you guys to understand how powerful this relic is potentially once you recombine it, and we have no idea what's going to happen, but it sounds really interesting. So though we have this final goal of combining Lorkhan's heart, you can actually, if you like, completely ignore the main quest. The mod authors actually state that there is a plethora of side quests with many interesting characters to meet and lots of things to explore, such as villages, ruined cities, where you can find very unique artifacts. Though rather interestingly, some of these Planes of Oblivion are more focused on unique experiences, which all sounds very exciting. And just so you guys know, the voice acting for these mods, and mods I've played previously, like Skyrim Beyond Bruma, has always been very impressive. In fact, I would say that the voice acting for many of the mods on the Nexus and ModDB and other websites like this, fan-made mods, the voice acting has actually been much better than it's been in Skyrim itself, and that's saying something. It's very impressive. If you actually go after this video and watch the official trailer, which I'll link in the description below, the voice acting for that trailer and the sound effects and the music is so atmospheric and it's kind of really creepy the way they've done it. It's very, very good. And guys, there will of course be new weapons, spells and armor sets to find and even new creatures to defeat. Personally, I'm a big Dark Souls fan, and you can check out my playlist of Dark Souls 3 in the description below. It's very good if you need a good laugh. But I can see that the mod authors have taken a lot of inspiration from the Souls series, and I'm glad they have because I love that game. For example, the epic boss battles. Many of these Daedric Lord bosses that you're going to fight will have unique mechanics that you'll need to understand in order to beat them. Otherwise they will literally just cave your skull in. In this particular fight we're watching now, you can see the use of the slow time shout, which will allow the player to get in a few quick hits, instead of just being decimated by that huge ass sword he's got. In fact, the very setup, as you guys saw at the start of this boss fight, is very Dark Souls 3, and if you watch my Let's Play, I think in the second episode, you'll see that the exact same boss fight takes place when you go and touch the sword and then suddenly the boss spawns, and it's just very well done. And even though the idea is quite copy and paste, like, I'm so happy that they've done that just because it looks awesome. So many of you may be wondering, well, ESO, this all sounds very interesting, but when is it coming out? Well, these guys have actually been working on this mod for almost 4 years, and they have indeed almost finished it. 13 out of 16 Realms of Oblivion are complete, and when I say complete, I mean the landscaping, the enemy encounters and the boss battles, the scripting, the new art assets, the models, nav meshes, traps, interiors, all done, all finished, so you can expect a release for PC and Xbox One in 2018. And I guess that's quite a big window. I don't want to say like early 2018, I hope so, but on their website it says in 2018, and I guess they want to do this justice. They've been working on this project for ages, so you know, let them take their time. Now the reason I create videos like this is that so you guys can go and support these mod projects. So please go ahead and check out the Apotheosis Mod DB page down below, linked in the description, where you can comment and offer your help. And of course, if you want to stay updated with this mod's progress and also watch me play through it, then make sure you subscribe and press the little bell icon next to it, and then YouTube will actually notify you as soon as I make another update video for this amazing project. I'm really hoping that the Skyrim multiplayer mod is released just before Apotheosis so I can play it with some of you guys, but we'll see if it ends up that way. And if you guys haven't heard about Skyrim multiplayer, I'll leave a link to that project down below in the description as well, because it's another awesome project and that also needs some support as well. So check that out too, guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.